I hope that my kids take away a little bit of their kindergarten selves with them, because right now they're just so innocent, they're so joyful, they're so excited to learn, and I hope they can take a little bit of that with them wherever they go. Oh, my students inspire me every day with their energy and their joy, and they just have so much. They love big at this age, and I love that about them. So they inspire me all the time with just their personalities. Relationship is definitely big in our classroom. I not only get to know them and how they learn in my classroom, but I want to get to know them, what do they like to do on the outside when they leave here, and then make connections with them there. A lot of them, we have a lot of things in common, and if they know that their life is important to you, it really means a lot. I hope my students remember that they had fun. Yes, they had fun and they learned, but it wasn't, I want them to enjoy coming to school. So that's what I want them to look back and be like, oh, this Lawhorne's class was so fun. I hope my students, wherever they go in the future, are just happy, and they keep motivating themselves to do their very best. And I'm grateful that I get to be part of the start of that journey. Very grateful.
I went to Lander originally for physical therapy, and then kind of realized that's not really the route that I wanted to go, but I knew I still wanted to be around sports and stuff, and what better way to be around sports than to teach them to kids. Teaching is something that you learn every single year. You're going to learn something new. So the kids are not going to hate you for stuttering, or they're not going to hate you for messing up something. Like, it shows that you're human too, and the younger kids especially, like, they understand that, so it's awesome. Those kids that usually don't participate or don't like sports is because they don't feel confident in it. So you just got to show them that it's okay to mess up. Like, you're not going to hit the goal every single time, but they just got to learn that. It's like a learning curve.
Hey, it is fine to block a ball with your foot, that's fine. But you are not swinging back and trying to kick it like a soccer ball.
Honestly, it's really just kind of asking, it's getting involved with them. Like, some kids are open enough to where they'll come up to you and they'll tell you their whole life story without you even asking. But it's really those quiet kids. Like, if they're not doing something in PE especially, like, usually like something's going on, they're having an off day, talk to them about it. And then same thing, like making the effort to ask, especially if you know that they're involved in sports, ask about what they're doing, if they got any games and stuff like that, and making sure you go show up for them too. My goal for them is to not sit on the couch when they go home and to play their video games or make their TikToks. Like, I want them to know that it is very easy to go home and go outside and do something.
I was the kid that when they said, what do you want to be when you grow up? I always knew the answer to that. My answer was always a teacher. That first experience in kindergarten and first grade made me feel like that teaching is what I wanted to do. I saw how my kindergarten teacher and my first grade teacher interacted with me. I saw how they were excited to have the kids come in, how they loved on us and how they treated us, and I thought, man, I could do that for somebody else one day.
So we're all gonna say no. Okay, that's fine, that's our hypothesis.
I think the thing I find the most rewarding about being in the classroom is, I know it's a cliche, but that aha moment when you see the light bulb go off. You can watch a child that just looks exasperated, confused, frustrated, they want to give up, and then all of a sudden their face lights up and they're like, Miss Hall, Miss Hall, Miss Hall, and they get it all of a sudden. That moment is what makes me and other teachers come back over and over and over. I think the way that you make meaningful connections is just to care about them. And don't care about them as a learner. There is not a single student I teach that they're only a learner. They're a person. They have home lives, they have sports, they have siblings, they have parents, they have bad days, they have good days. I have to show my students that I care about every one of those. Beyond academics, I want my kids to know that they had a teacher that cared about them, that I want them to be a complete person. I want them to be a big part of their community, a big part of their family, a big part of the world around them.
I started off in the traditional daycare setting and the after-school program here at our elementary school. So I had the chance to work with a couple special needs students, and that is what first inspired me. I was like, I think this is what I want to do. So what keeps me motivated and passionate every day is just seeing the smiles of my students when they accomplish a goal, when they get to be involved in a related arts class with all the general education students, and even going to the Special Olympics events. The smiles on their faces when they win or make a goal or whatever the case may be, that inspires me and just truly touches my heart to know that I'm making a difference in their lives.
So he scoops the ice cream just like we did with our ice cream scoop. So what is your favorite ice cream?
So my students inspire me because they just show me the joy of life. They truly do. They are just, most of the time they're just so happy and inspiring, and they just, love everybody. They want to be accepted. And it just truly shows me that they're very special and God made them a certain way, but they need all the love that they can too. So I hope my students take away just the love that I give them and the understanding that they are a part of, everyday life, and that they are, welcome in anything that they do.